So, welcome back to Heath's house, where we do a little bit of everything all the time, and it usually turns out right. Today, we are going to be cleaning up some beeswax, rendering it down, melting it, filtering it. It's going to take a couple steps. We're going to make some ChapStick with it. We have bees. This is our first year having bees. I've been wanting them forever. Next year, we're probably going to have 3 hives. This year, we only have 1. I have a great resource for bees in this area, and she's been doing bees for a long time. I've been friends with her even longer, and her bees are just the friendliest things ever. So we have some wax left over. There's not a ton, but it doesn't take a lot of beeswax to make ChapStick, so we're going to make some ChapStick. This process is going to take a few days. I got this cute little crock pot on Amazon. Wasn't that expensive because I was told I can't put the beeswax in our normal crock pot. It's very sticky. It doesn't come off anything, and this crock pot will never be used for anything else again except for beeswax. And some of this you might have seen was darker. If you look at this, how clean and white that is, that's just brand new beeswax. So that's actually burr comb that happens in between the frames, and you got to clean it off so the frames don't get stuck together. So that's what most of this is here, is just burr comb that I've been cleaning off during the summertime. But I'm just going to put this in the crock pot overnight. I added some water already, but I think I need a little bit more. Get my hands off. And so this is just going to sit here all night. Alright, so here's what we got right now. We got the wax with some water in this crock pot. It's going to melt all down overnight. Probably do this like 2 or 3 times. After this, we'll filter it out with like a cotton t-shirt or some cheesecloth or even some nylons. The cotton t-shirt's probably going to get it the cleanest. And for ChapStick, we want it very clean because, well, it's going to be a product that's going on your lips. If it was candles, maybe not so clean, but we are going to use this for ChapStick. So stick around, enjoy the show, and over the next few days, let's make some ChapStick. I ended up in the middle of the night, waking up, so I filtered this in the middle of the night. That is everything that came out of the wax. And now there's wax in here still, so I could probably render this down a little bit more to get a little bit more wax out. This is very stiff from the wax. Basically create a little wax basket with the paper towel filter. Put this over here. And then here's what's left. Just the wax floating on top of the water that's in there. And it's just a little, not a lot. We didn't have a lot of wax, but that'll make quite a few ChapSticks because it doesn't take a lot of beeswax in the ChapSticks. And then this is the final outcome. We got this pretty little piece of wax. There's not a lot. Like I said, this is our first year with these bees. We got them in May. I didn't want to take too much, but this is pretty. It's going to make a lot of ChapStick because you use very little beeswax in the ChapStick. And actually, you can probably tell my voice is, I got a little cold. So I just made some tea, and I'm going to put honey from our bees in there. This honey right here, we didn't get much. We got like maybe 4 of these size containers of honey from our bees. We probably could have taken more, but I wanted to make sure they made it through the winter with a lot of food. And they have right now, well, when I closed them up for winter, they had 10 full frames of honey, plus more on the bottom brood box that had honey in it. So they should be well taken care of for the winter. But then next year, I'm looking forward to it because next year we should get a lot more wax. And this is going to be a fun adventure and a lot more honey. So thank you for stopping by Heath's house, where the food is always fresh and the back deck is always open. Now I'm going to step right over here and I'm gonna go make some blueberry sourdough pancakes for breakfast. See y'all soon.